Travel news, travel advisories has been rampant this week, and that's what I've been paying a lot of attention to. So I wanted to bring that information to you, not because I don't think that you haven't heard it before, because it is, like I said, in the news, but just because I wanted to bring it all in one place in a condensed fashion so that you'll have a better understanding when you are making your plans for your next trip, if it happens to be into any of these places that I'm going to be talking about. Hi, I'm Olivia and welcome back to Your Travel with Olivia. This is the channel where you will be coming to for news and advice on traveling smart, safe, and also with a plan. And so when I looked at what's going on out there right now in terms of the news, the heat waves, I mean, they are incredible. The temperatures soaring above 40 degrees in some of the European countries. They are not used to this. They have never really had to deal with any of these kind of temperatures before. And so if you are somebody who happens to be traveling to any of these places or have plans to be going there, you're going to want to pay attention to their travel advisories that they have for that region right now. There will be delays, there could be cancellations, postponements, whatever it is, you need to be prepared, and being prepared with information is half the battle. So again, I always put this plug in: trip cancellation, interruption, make sure you have that coverage in there, but also have a plan. Have a plan in place so that if anything happens while you are there or just before you leave, you actually can put that plan into action. Plan B. And the big one that's in the news, of course, is Hong Kong. Now, I personally love Hong Kong. I've traveled there, and it is a destination that I would love to go back to, but not right now. Not with what's going on right now. There is just so much tension between the mainland and Hong Kong that it probably is not one of the best places to be traveling to if you don't necessarily need to be there. I've kind of put it as an analogy of you've got Hong Kong and you've got China, and you've basically got one country, but they have two separate systems. Now, if you think about, you live in your house, right? Your parents own the home and you have your bedroom. So in your bedroom, you design it, you decorate it, you put whatever you want there, but you live in the home, which you're quite happy with. All of a sudden, your parents say, no, you are going to decorate your room the way that we want it decorated, and we're going to run your room the way that we want it to be run. Whatever the comings, the goings, whatever it is that you want to do inside that room, we will have control over. And you can appreciate how you might take umbrance to something like that and having that kind of control removed from you. And that's basically what's going on in Hong Kong and China right now. So that's huge in the news and what's going on there. One of the stories that came to the forefront this week was 19 deaths in Costa Rica due to tainted alcohol. Now, this is not news. This has just sort of surfaced because it's Costa Rica, a different country from where these stories have usually originated from. In Mexico, in Cuba, in the Dominican Republic, all of these countries over the last couple of months have been reporting deaths associated with tainted alcohol. Now, there are other reasons why somebody can just naturally die, and that's, people go on vacation and they have accidents, or they have a heart attack or a stroke. There's any number of reasons why somebody while on vacation could die. That doesn't mean that it was because of the tainted alcohol, but it has left a huge question mark. I have done a video on that before, on traveling while drinking and making sure that you protect yourself, and that is things like not leaving your drink unattended so that somebody could possibly spike it with Rohypnol, not accepting drinks from a stranger, all of those precautions that you can put in place so that you protect yourself as best that you can. But when you go to the bar and the bartender hands you that drink, and that drink is the drink that's laced with the methanol, well, you as the traveler, what are you left with? So how do you recognize the symptoms of someone who has consumed methanol-laced alcohol? They'll have a headache, dizziness, nausea, lack of muscle coordination, as well as confusion. All of this can happen within hours after consuming that tainted alcohol. So get them to the hospital as quickly as possible so that they can hopefully reverse the effects of death. There are other things that you can also put in place before you take that trip. Know your emergency numbers. That number may not be the same as what's in your area, so know the emergency number for the place that you are going to be staying. As well as don't forget, pay close attention to those travel advisories that your travel agency in your area puts out on a regular basis, just so that you are well informed and you are in the know when you take that next trip. Tell me, what are your feelings about travel? What do you do? How do you combat this? And does it make any difference in your travel plans going forward? I would like to hear from you. Put that in the comment section down below. And don't forget, if this is your first time visiting with this channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe by pushing the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell to notify you that I have just uploaded a new video. Thank you so much for being with me again here this week, and I shall see you again next week in the video when we are going to be here again talking on travel. Adios. Have a great week and a safe travel there, as well as a safe return home. As well as, I might add, have a safe trip while you're there as well, okay? Get home safe, get home. Okay, talk to you soon.